Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a great potato salad. Here are some of the ingredients that we will need. Of course, potatoes. I have an onion. I'm only going to use half. Some celery. I like to use the celery hearts. A carrot. And I have some hard-boiled eggs that I also like to add on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to boil the potatoes and get them nice and soft, and then we'll come back and start the potato salad. Okay, so I have the potatoes boiling on the stove. So while we're waiting for them to cook, let's get started with everything else that goes into the potato salad. Okay, so while the potatoes are cooking on the stove, we're going to go ahead and get ready and make the rest of it. Now I switched it out. I had a regular white onion, but I found I had a red one, so I switched it out. I'm going to use a red onion. It's a little bit more sweeter, but you can use any type of onion you like. So I'm only going to use half. So we'll just chop it up. I like to slice it small. It's your choice. Okay. So I have my bowl. I'll throw the onion in. Now with the celery, I like to use the hearts. The leaves are very flavorful. Alright, again, I cut it fine. Let's toss that in. Okay, so now I have a cleaned, peeled carrot. I like to just shred some into the salad. Usually about half a carrot. Okay, as you can see, it's nicely shredded. Okay, so we have all the vegetables in the bowl. Okay, so I have red wine vinegar. I like to add about 4 tablespoons. Okay. Just give that a mix. I like it to sit in the vinegar. It softens up the onions. Not too much, but it just gives them a nice texture. Alright, so we're going to leave this here and wait for our potatoes. And then we'll add everything else. Potatoes are almost done. Okay, so let's check the potatoes. So what I do is I'll just stab a knife through. Okay, so they seem to be tender. Now remember, because they are very hot, they're still going to cook. Alright, so they're tender, they're done. So we'll take them off. We'll run a little cold water on them. to stop the cooking. Okay, so you just want to run a little cold water on them, just to try to cool them down a little bit because they are going to still cook. And we don't want them to turn into mush. Okay, so we'll leave them there to drain and we'll get ready to put everything together. And as they're cooling, don't forget to either mix them or just give them a toss and get the bottom ones up top so they can cool down. Okay, so now we have the celery, onions, and carrot with the vinegar in the bowl. We're going to put the potatoes in. Okay. Now to the potatoes, I want to add some garlic powder and some onion powder. About a tablespoon or so of each. Okay. And I'm also going to do 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes. So now let's just give that a toss. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside because I want to go ahead and peel my 3 eggs and dice them up, slice them up. So I just wanted to show you quickly how I get the shell off of my hard-boiled eggs. What I do is I hit it on the bottom and then the top, and then I roll a little. Now hitting it on the bottom and top releases it, the shell from the sides, and makes peeling an egg so much easier. They perfectly came off. So you stand it up straight, hit it, roll, and it comes right off. Perfect every time. Okay. So the eggs are nice and clean. So I'm just gonna chop them up, thick, rough cut. 2 of them. You want nice chunks of egg. So then I'm going to add that. Okay. And my final egg is going to be for garnish. I'm going to put it through my egg slicer. And we'll use that for garnish. Okay, so right now, let's just mix the egg in a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to do the mayonnaise. We're going to do any mayonnaise that you like. I'm going to start with a cup of mayo. Okay, we'll just slowly start mixing. Now this depends on your taste, how much mayo you actually like in your salad. So we'll just continue mixing and adding until you reach however you like your potato salad. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add some more. About a half a cup at a time until I reach what I like. perfect. So it's about 1.5 cups of mayonnaise. Okay. So I just want to taste it. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt. About 1/2 teaspoon. Give it a good mix. Okay, and then once it's done, I like to sprinkle the top with paprika. Okay. Now we're going to take our egg, give it a quick slice. And then I just finish it off with a little parsley flake. And that's it. Mom's potato salad. Been making this since the 70s. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I hope you give the potato salad a try. It is so good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.